Congratulations, Matt. Another good weekend for Pirate basketball. Give us your recap of victories over PLU and Puget Sound.
Well, we got off to a really fast start Friday night. Kenny Love jumped out early, scored I think on the first possession, and got some things in transition. Jumped out to a 9-0 lead, and that really energized us throughout that game. Our offense was clicking on all cylinders. Had guys sharing the basketball and playing really well together, and so that was a lot of fun to see. I think a lot of that offensive continuity carried over till Saturday. In a little bit different game in which we had to really defend the three-point line and a dangerous UPS team. So two really quality wins.
You mentioned it a little bit, but this was our best offensive weekend of the season by far. Back-to-back games over 55% from the field. What is it that's going well for us right now offensively?
Well, I think one of the things you start to see this time of year is we're just playing basketball. We're not thinking. We're not adjusting to things. We're just playing off instinct at this point, and that's really a credit to the guys' experience playing with one another, and just also some of the things that we've done offensively have just been to keep things a little bit more simple, and I think that's been effective for us.
This week we begin the second round of conference play, and we're on the road at Linfield and at Lewis and Clark. What do we expect from those teams?
Linfield on Friday is a much improved program. They've had some success in league play and are a really scrappy defensive team. They put a lot of pressure on you, really fight for everything tooth and nail, and so we know it's going to be a battle for 40 minutes. And then Lewis and Clark, you've got a team that is very talented, has had a lot of success. Playing in the conference tournament and bringing some guys back from there, but just haven't been able to necessarily turn the corner this year. So we got a team with their back against the wall that I expect to come out really swinging and fighting for their playoff lives.
We're going to play 5 of our 8 final regular season conference games on the road. What's the mental makeup of this team that's going to be able to handle that kind of pressure down the stretch?
Well, I think our guys have been on the road plenty. We've played really good teams, not only in conference but also in years past and NCAA tournament venues, and they're battle tested. That being said, we take everything 1 week at a time, so we're never going to have more than 2 in a row on the road, and we've just got to prepare for our road trips. We've got a good routine that we're accustomed to when we go on the road. For all intents and purposes, our guys sometimes execute even better on the road because the distractions are less and they can really just focus in and attack the business at hand. So that hopefully we can do that this weekend.